I'm Max Bowles from LearnToProgram.tv, and in this video I'll be talking more about the return statement which you use within functions in Python. So I'm just going to create a new file and then I'll just call this return.py. Now once this is done, we're just going to create a very basic function which won't do anything really, except for it will have a value which we'll be returning. Okay, so if we just create a function, and I'll just call this function, and then just return, just return hello, then that'll work fine. And now if we just do print function, now if we run this, you'll be able to tell that our return here is hello. So this will return a string of hello because we're setting it as a string. However, if we don't actually return anything, so if we just have return blank, then this returns something called none. Now none is a pre-built feature of Python, and quite a lot of languages call it null instead. It just means that there's no actual value sent. But the significance of this is that if you actually create a function, you have to have a return sent. Now if you don't actually want to return anything, then you just return none, and you can do a check for that. It's quite simply with the function, by doing an if statement with the function or something along those lines. So a return statement is always required. You can't actually get around using them. If you don't have them, then it doesn't work properly, and as you can see we get a syntax error here, and I'll run this and I'll show you. There we go. Expect an indented block because it's not actually ended the function, and so it expects it to be part of the actual function. So return actually ends the function. It tells it that it's time to exit it, and whatever is after that doesn't need to actually be carried on. So if we run this again, you can see that now there's no syntax error, and we can return any type of value we want. So we can return integers, we can return lists if we choose to. We can return absolutely any type of data that we wish, and we can all interact with this data in different ways. So we can have it stored as a variable, in which case here we'll have the variable now is equal to none. So if we did if we did that, sorry, none is a keyword, so you don't need to put quotes around it. And you can see that that's true. So that variable now is storing storing the word none, or the structure none. Okay, so as you can see, because we require the return statement, you have to actually have it built into your function, and we'll get more onto how to use it properly later on within the course. However, just remember that if you don't have it, then that will be a huge disadvantage, because it does mean that your function isn't working properly, and you will have to rewrite part of the code probably. So thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.